Hi, welcome to Trade Academy, and let's learn how to use the app and the momentum strategy. Let me first click on Trade Academy so it launches. Now when you launch it, this is the page that will open. What you need to do is scroll down and click on momentum. Now as you can see, momentum is a buy today, sell tomorrow strategy. This means you will buy today, that is at 3:25 p.m., 5 minutes before the market closes, and exit the next day just as the market opens at 9:15. So I may click on momentum and you'll see I'll get a signals page. This is where I will get the momentum signals to trade with. Now before you actually trade momentum, you need to understand what it is. So let me teach you the momentum strategy, but before I do that, let me show you the results. Aren't you curious to know, if you invested say 10,000 rupees on this strategy, how much would you earn? Well, if you click on the back test, that's exactly what we show. You see, every strategy in Trade Academy is based on rules, and rules are basic logic. What we do is we take this logic, run it through all the stocks for 1 year and give you an indicative backtest return. In this case, it's a 12-month period. As you can see here, the backtest gave a return of 53% before brokerage, slippage, taxes, and of course, human error. The max loss is 8%, which means you would have lost a maximum of 8% during this backtest period. And the win-loss, that's 67%. Interesting. That basically means if you have 100 trades, if you took 100 trades, 67 would be winners and the rest would be losers. So let's look at each month. So August, as you can see, it's not been profitable so far. July was a 3% profit. June was a 5% profit. May was a 2% profit. April was 8%, so on and so forth. As you can see, November 2016 was actually a minus month. We actually lost 5.56%. Now this is very normal. Any system you trade will have periods of losses, because just like any business, you will have periods where the strategy does not make money. This is okay. And if you're not comfortable with this, I would recommend you to not trade at all. You need to see trading over a long period of time, right? And not on a daily basis or a monthly basis. Look at it at least for 3 months. Now, if you go to learn, you can obviously learn the strategy, but I'm going to do a better job in explaining. Let's learn the momentum strategy. The best part about the momentum strategy is that you only have to spend about 60 seconds a day trading it. You get the trades on scanner. All you have to do is fill in the quantity, which we also help you in calculating depending on your capital. All you have to do is press OK twice and it's sent to your Upstocks account immediately. Now, of course, you don't need to do what I'm going to show you, but you should know what the momentum strategy is. So let's learn it. It won't take too much time. Also, make sure you read the disclaimer, which says that trading does carry with itself loss and the chance of financial risk. So you must understand this before you use any of TA's products. Today we're going to learn the buy today, sell tomorrow strategy called momentum. We're going to learn the rules and the backtest results, and we'll see a bunch of examples. So as you know, Trade Academy's vision is to make you successful, and you can trade and learn strategies using the app. We have users all across the world and are growing very rapidly. As you know, we're also backed by the best. Who is this man? Can you tell me? This is, can you name it before I actually say that's right, Usain Bolt. He is a sprinter, and this is a picture of him in one of the Olympic races. Now the beauty about what I'm going to show you is that not only is he a powerful athlete, but he also has something that what the sports industry calls other sports athletes don't have. And I'll let you decide what that is. Let me show you one thing over here. As you can see, this is Usain Bolt's entire run in 4 seconds, right? These are snapshots. So that's Usain Bolt right here. Keep an eye on him, right? And the other person you need to keep an eye on is Gatlin. You see this? The guy in blue, which is right here. Now, let's look at the first second. As you can see, people have already started running, especially the guy in the last, and Gatlin has obviously begun. But our Jamaican star is not even moved yet. And then once you get to the second session, you can see everyone is equal. Look at that. But Gatlin is now far, far ahead. In the world of sprinting, even a step ahead is like a kilometer away. By the third second, you can see that everyone is the same, and Gatlin is maintaining his lead. But aha, something interesting happens right here in the fourth second. Here, you can see that Bolt has now carried on ahead compared to everyone. What's happening here? What is the word? He is not started at all. Everyone's ahead of him. Then he's equal to them. Now he's ahead of them. What is the word? Bolt is gaining. That's right, momentum. Now, why am I talking about momentum here? Well, as you can see, Bolt did not get a good start, but because he had momentum, guess who won? He won that match that day. Do you think the same can be said for stocks? Well, we found an interesting pattern, and I'd like to share it with you. PTC India. Now, let's look at all of the days. This is a daily chart of PTC India. And this is 1 day's chart, this is a day ahead, this is 1 day ahead. Now, what I want you to do is when you hover over day number 1, you will see the percentage gain. Now, this is basically today's close compared to yesterday's close, right? So if you hover over this, you'll get today's percentage gain. If you hover over this, you'll get this day's percentage gain compared to yesterday's close, so on and so forth. Now, what I want you to do is just look at this. Do you think day number 1 is greater than day number 0? Has it moved up? Yes, it has. What about day number 2? Do you think day number 2 has moved up compared to day number 1's close? Yes, it has. And day number 3, do you think it has moved up from day number 2's close? Of course it has. Well, this is a momentum stock. So day number 1 compared to day 0, then day number 2 compared to day 1, and day number 3 compared to day number 2. They all must be gaining. And once this happens, you will actually buy at the end of the day. So at 3:25, you will measure this. If this is true, if day 2 is greater than day 1 and day 3 is greater than day 2 on a closing basis, then you will buy at 3:25 and exit the next day. Look at that. That's the open. So you entered here, got out here. Is that a profit? Yes, it is. Perfect. That's all that momentum is. Now you see, we can actually code this. Can't you see that it's very simple logic? You're looking on a close to close basis that every day is gaining momentum. Let me show you one last example of CET. This is day number 1, 0.03%. Day number 2, say it with me. Do you think day number 2 is greater than day number 1? Yes or no? Yes, it is. Perfect. What about day number 3? Do you think it's greater than day number 2? It's a 6%, right? Perfect. Now, for those who are asking how I'm getting these numbers, don't worry. Just hover over this on your upstocks and you'll get the daily change based on close right here. It's called R, right? So it's basically yesterday's close compared to today's close on a percentage basis. So that's it. So in this case, day number 3 is greater than day number 2 and day number 2 is greater than day number 1. Final question to you. What would you do on this day? Yes, you'll buy it and you'll exit on day number 4 and you would have made a clean profit. That's it, the momentum strategy. Now the question is, how well does this strategy actually do and how do we pick stocks? So it's very simple. You all know the entry criteria. The question is, what if you get 10 momentum stocks? You tell me. Imagine you're scanning through a list of 220 stocks and you get 10 momentum stocks today. How do you select only 2 stocks? We trade only 2 stocks on momentum. How do you trade only 2 stocks? Can you tell me? I hope you guessed it right. That's right. The ones which have the most momentum, the top 2 most momentum stocks, the ones which have the most momentum, are selected by the algorithm. Guys, what you just learned is your first algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but a set of rules to be followed which gives you a buy or sell. That's it. And if a computer does it, you can be sure that it will work better. Now, how you can scan stocks is on the app. Let me show you the app. Now, let me place an order. Let me open up Trade Academy and log in. So let me log in first. Here's my login. As you can see, now I'm logged in. Now, as you know, momentum comes exactly at 3:25 every day. So it's 3:23. I will wait for another 2 minutes for the strategy to turn up. So the momentum strategy is going to trigger anytime. Here it is. It's momentum. As you can see, it's ICICI Bank. And let me click on momentum over here and you'll actually see the trade. That's ICICI Bank and NMDC. Now, the entire momentum was calculated according to the logic that we just told you. All you need to do is set a capital. So let's say I put in 1 lakh rupees and click on set, right? What it'll do is it'll allocate the capital equally. So I just need to press 167, click on review order and press the OK button, and the buy order is sent for ICICI Bank with correct position sizing. Same thing for NMDC. I can see 406. So I click on 406 and as you can see, it already has the price to enter with and the exit is already here. All I need to click is OK. Tomorrow morning I'll exit when the market opens, and that's it. That's all I need to do. Spend less than 30 seconds a day and actually place these orders and earn what I see here in the backtest. This is a great indicator of what you can earn using momentum. Now, how do you scan stocks is on the app, which you've already seen. Every day at 3:25, you get a push notification. You click on that and you simply put in the quantity and place the order. That's all you have to do. As you know, the app costs only 1500 rupees a month, and you can subscribe to it and begin trading immediately. Make sure you go through the backtest to understand how this works. All the best, trade well, trade with discipline, because trades don't make money, systems do.